All right, waiting on YouTube to fill me in here if we are live. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It looks like we're live. All right, just gotta do a little bit of house cleaning here if you would, and we should be off. We're up and running. You have Mark Maddox, your host. This is YOLO Hour. We used to call it Power Hour, but we thought YOLO Hour was a little bit more apt for what we do because we just chase rockets. You can and will lose money. This is not financial advice. We're just chasing rockets. We're just chasing the big green candles going straight up. That's all we do here, right? This is why we call it YOLO Hour. So with that said, let's get the party started. I'm going to put myself on the left side here and we'll talk about today's events and things going on in crypto and in stocks. I got Bloomberg up over here to my left on the TV, and as more people join, we'll continue to rock and roll here. So with that said, you see my call options have absolutely gone to shit. ENVB, I thought it hit a bottom. It has not. So if you haven't heard it before, the only reason I use Robinhood is because I can spot rockets faster than any other, basically any other platform. I do my trading on TD, Ameritrade, a little Thinkorswim, if you would. But for YOLO Hour to find the rockets, I do use Robinhood. It does, I'll give them props. They got a pretty good GUI for spotting the spotting the rockets. So if you would, here we go. We're up. You can see I've lost $69. Of course, I'm not betting. I did do some options on here, like I said. But all right, let's spin the casino wheel. See if we can spot it right. MNTK just came in. It might turn up. It's at 8%. It looks like it might could fly. Also, I cannot take big positions because I don't get to write off the losses because a lot of these stocks that do take off, I'm under the wash sale rule. So if you did not know, that is why I don't take huge positions. Now, we've had guys on here do take large positions. We had one guy on Friday or Thursday. He did, I think he made 450, and then the same guy on Tuesday made, I think it was Joseph, made about 150. I used to do about $50, 50 to $30 a day if I did good. Most of the time I just lost money though, but it's a lot of fun. So we're gonna spin the wheel here, try to get the triple cherries, the triple sevens at the casino. We can absolutely see what the market's doing. You can see the market's going sideways for the most part. I do see some grinders here for the day. PLXS looks like it's grinding still. It's only up 2%. GOVX grinding. ATXS was up, and now it is turning over and looks like directionally bearish. You've got REGI grinding. It's up almost 8%. CNC is turned over. As I move through here pretty quickly now to spot any kind of rockets that we can make this happen. If you see a rocket that's not on my list, I've got 400 stocks that I go through that I try to spot rockets on, but clearly I want to say there's 3,500 stocks. That's not including the OTC stocks. So clearly I am not going to hit every stock that there is out there. So if you see a rocket, one that's going straight up, that's cleared the tower, means that it is it's cleared its intraday high, like this one right here. It's cleared the tower. LSB, LXU. We're going to jump in this one real quick. See what type of return we can get. That is LXU. We just jumped in. So that is two stocks. We are off and running with the two stocks very quickly. We're going to spin the wheel. We get back down here to where so we typically see rockets at the 2 o'clock mark, at the 2:30 mark, and at the 2:50. With 10 minutes left in the trading day, you will see a couple of stocks take off. Now, last week was a down week for the rockets, except for I believe Thursday when that was that the green or the more green day. Typically, we're looking at growth stocks here, guys. We're not looking at a lot of value stocks. It's all growth. It's on the NASDAQ. Clearly, that is where you're going to find the rockets at. a lot of these are on the S&P as well. The great thing about the S&P is they kick out the bad stocks and they put in good stocks. That's why you want to always hold SPY. You can long and short that. In fact, I know good traders, that's all they do is bet the futures and SPY. So, which is the S&P. I am seeing a lot of stocks already turn over. In fact, let's check the markets really quick. So we got the Dow grinding down. We've got the NASDAQ going sideways, and we got the S&P grinding down, but it's not by much, just down 12. The NASDAQ is down 80 points. We also look at, sometimes we'll look at if there's any insiders that have bought TILA. You might look at TILA right now. EW Healthcare Partners just purchased on the 9th. That would have been on Thursday. And then we're going to look at the crypto market real quick. Crypto market's been down, jumped up late last night, and then it's been down all today. Look at Bitcoin on the 7-day. It is down 14%. Back to chasing rockets. All right. In fact, we can talk about crypto real quick. Crypto. So today, Litecoin, as we're looking at rockets, I'm seeing view has turned over. So watch it. REI. I was asked about REI on the channel, did not answer because I did not get a chance, but I will now. REI. I like REI. If we look at the chart, this is not great on Robinhood. Clearly, it pumped 8%. Looks like on Friday or Monday, it is directionally sideways now and probably peaked out in, well, I was going to say May, but June. So Ring, I do like Ring. You got a pump today of 14%, and congratulations if you're a bull in that. So we're going to spin the slot machine again. Hit the casino hard. I just saw a rocket that has already turned back. BBY has already done the 2 Ps. That is pivot and pull back. That is the two words that we do not like when chasing rockets. That is pivot and pull back. We will continue to hunt rockets today. Let me see what else is going on. Airbnb, if you did not know, Airbnb and Twitter, Goldman has written them a sell. By the way, MMX here, MMX is on the screen now. You'll see it. It is up 7 and still grinding. It's not a rocket, but it is grinding hard. That may be one we actually come back to. Clearly, that's what we'll do. LXU looks like it might be doing the 2 Ps and being a pullback, but we'll give it a little bit more time as we scroll through here. But we've got Airbnb and Twitter downgraded by Goldman to sell, which is great. They also downgraded Tencent from a buy to a hold. So they're definitely making some moves here. Times are changing. It looks like this week may be the pivotal week where we go from growth to have we cleared? We're looking at Aerovate Therapeutics at 208. It has cleared the tower, and we will jump in. AVTE, we're jumping in right now. It looks like it could be on a rocket ride, and we want to get on that rocket with them. Join the rocket ride and see how far we can ride that up. If we get like a 3% plus, that's a good rocket. Sometimes we'll get 5 to 10. That's a great rocket. So there's one time we did get like 25% on one. This is the last hour of trading, and that's what you like to see. Again, if you see a rocket, a stock going straight up, or a stock you want to talk about, let me know. Let's talk about the stock, right? But again, we got Airbnb and TWTR Twitter downgraded to sells. Tencent is a hold now, so which is crazy to me. But that just signifies to me that I believe that a lot of these banks think that we're going to pull back in the fourth quarter here. A lot of actual traders and consumers think that too. It might not be a big pullback, but 5 to 10. Some banks are saying 15%. Could be, and those pullbacks are going to hurt not the mega caps, not the large caps too, although they will be affected. But you've got to look at the mid, the small, and the micro caps are going to be really affected when that pullback takes place, because we're Where do people run? Where do you go when everything's at an all-time high, right? You run to the value stocks, you run to the mega caps, right? And that's just the way it's going to be, right? Maybe you run to crypto. We haven't seen crypto hold up like that. I'm a huge fan of crypto. I love crypto. Been in Bitcoin since 2012. Started trading it in 15. So it's a big part of my life, and that's saying something. We can talk about MSTR. It is grinding. It was down 2-3%, and now it's grinding up 2.5%. They just bought 5,000 more Bitcoins. Literally at 47,000, they're down $3,000 in that per. So that's, what is that? That's a huge number that they're down. But overall, they've dollar cost averaged in to Bitcoin, and now all of their Bitcoins, and it's quite a bit. I want to say I saw like 100,000 plus Bitcoins. They're in at $27,000. So you really can't fault Michael Saylor as we hunt for rockets here. You really can't fault Michael Saylor. One, he's taken that company, MSTR, from a $600 million company to a $6 billion. He's done a 10x in right about a year. So that's pretty phenomenal, right? Pretty phenomenal. Is he riding the crypto train a little bit? Absolutely, he is. But he likes it as a store of value, as we all do. Look at all these stocks just going sideways, and some are turning over. VUZY just turned over. REI is now directionally sideways as well. We'll continue to look at it. CYTK grinded up and now is directionally sideways. Let's see if we can catch a rocket here. HUSA was up. It's up 12% now. You want to know why? Because crude crossed $70 a barrel. So you're going to see that 75% of the Gulf is actually still shut down. You've got a tropical storm coming into Houston, coming into Galveston, and will affect Louisiana as well. So you've got a lot of those platforms still shut down out there. In fact, from what I heard on Bloomberg, 75% of the production, which is about, I want to say, did they say 1,000,005 barrels a day is what is not coming in right now. So that's why you're, even with Saudi increasing their number, their output 400,000 or 300,000 per day, it's still affecting the price of oil. I've reached the bottom. We're going to go back up. Like I said, MSTR is grinding back up. That must mean Bitcoin's probably on its move back up as well. The Bitcoin stocks are down today. The crude stocks are up today. Obviously, that's how it's going to play, right? With crude being up and with Bitcoin being down. Again, Bitcoin's down 13% for the week. You hate to see that. I don't know if this is a healthy pullback, but it is a pullback nonetheless, and a lot of pullbacks are healthy. If you want to talk about stocks a little more, Dell came in, and Goldman also upgraded. They upgraded them to a buy. Dell is now a buy. Here, listen to this price target. Price target of 137. Let me put that in context for you. That's a 44% upside. 44% upside. You don't see those calls often. Here's Houston. Let's listen to it. So it was on a rocket ride at 1, got as high as 15, trying to maintain those profits. And LXU still doing well for us. All of them are still doing well. MNTK, it might be it's deciding. It's trying to figure out which way it wants to go. And since look, guys, on this we don't have TA. We don't do TA in YOLO Hour. We don't do research. We just look at the stocks that insiders have traded recently, or they have been YOLO calls in the past, or they have been meme stocks in the past, and that's what we look for. I'm seeing a lot more red on the screen, and like I said, a lot more stocks are turning over. One is because we got this right here. NASDAQ is directionally sideways. It looks like Dow may have a tail. We may have found a bottom on the Dow and the S&P. So let's continue to move forward, spin the wheel, hit some 777s, some triple cherries. That's what we always want to see. maybe hit a little blackjack, a little snake eyes. If you're a dice roller, CVGI looks like it might explode up. Watch out for a rocket there. It needs to clear the tower. It needs to clear the intraday high. When I say that, that's what that means. Got a lot of stocks, again, rolling over. That just means that they're selling off, right? Selling off can be a good thing. That means they've been up for the day and people want to put money in their pockets. They don't want to take the overnight risk. And that is, one of my strategies as well. So, but you continue to trade that stock as you get to know the stock even more. Cardano, if you want to talk a little bit more about crypto, Cardano, they did the Alonzo upgrade, so now they are in direct competition with Ethereum on the smart contract. Charles Hoskins showed on Twitter that smart contracts are actually live right now, like we thought they would. It's funny that he's trying to beat Ethereum when he is a founder of Ethereum, although he was the first one that either he elected or he got kicked out of the club. Vitalik is really the only one left that is sticking his neck out. Looks like the blockchain stocks are at least trying, or the mining stocks, sorry, the crypto mining stocks are trying to make it back. So just so you know, Google is up today. Wilhelmina is up today, grinding. CRK, which we traded on Thursday, is up. CRISPR, interesting. CRISPR today that's the actual tool, right? The gene mutation tool, the editing tool. But here's the thing: they have used CRISPR tool, and they are now de-winging female mosquitoes. So without pesticides, now we're de-winging into where they would have to mate. I don't even know how they would mate if they can't fly, right? Because they can't go long distances or whatever. So that is directionally bullish if you do not like mosquitoes, and we don't, because they pass disease and just bullshit that we don't like, right? Especially with just the crap that they carry around. All right, still looking for rockets here, guys. AVTE it looks like it's pulled back. No, it's going. You know what? I want to add some here. I really do. I'm gonna add some here, which is what you should do. You add to your winners. Bam. That's what we do. If anybody wants to talk about a stock, let me know on the AMA. It is open right now, and we'll go back to hunting rockets. One to let you know, if you're on here, let's talk about risk management real quick. If you want to know my strategy, here's how we do actual risk management. So if you think I like the 1 to 4, 1 to 5, 1 to 6 ratio, meaning that if the stock goes down 5%, I sell. If it goes up 20%, 25%, 30%, that's when I sell too, right? That has proven my thesis, or that may be where the resistance is and it's going to pull back and I want to take profits, but 5% down. So that's how you get to, and yours may be different. Yours may be 10% down and 50% up, right? That may be your risk management profile, right? So as a ratio, I like 1 to 4, 1 to 5. If I can get 1 to 7, if I can get more than that, clearly that's what I want. But I'm looking to take profit at that 1 to 4, sometimes 1 to 3 in this choppy market. But it depends on the stock. Depends on if the stock is a small cap, micro cap, or is it a large cap, right? I typically don't trade the large caps, although large caps now are what? What's a large cap now? Like 50 billion, right? So is that really a large cap? Maybe I'm wrong there. What's the definition of a large cap now? I don't know. Maybe it's 100 billion. But anyway, you'll see some of those stocks move occasionally. Those large caps. AVNTE is still doing. Is it still doing well for us? Did it pull back? Nope, it's still moving. Now it does. Now here's the thing with these. It doesn't have a lot of volume, so it's not going to just rocket like you would think, like just rocket straight up. It will, but it's just going to be a slow moving green candle. if you would. One is because it just doesn't have the volume behind it, right? So we're moving through here pretty quickly now, looking for rockets on a really on a red day, or what we'd like to call the down day, which is I think this is the 5th or 6th day in a row. Not really liking that. WISA still grinding 4% up. If you are on the channel, you might want to look at WISA. I'll start calling out some grinders to you guys so you can start looking at these stocks, and maybe you can get some beta before the end. It's 2:20 now my time. We've got 40 minutes to trade, and we're coming into the witching hour at 2:30 when we'll have a few more stocks probably take off on us here. Is that a grinder? You might look at SNR. SNR looks like it might want to grind higher here. Wilhelmina's grind. Here's ISEE is grinding. It's up 6%. Still grinding. So in fact, it was negative today, but now it's all the way into the green at almost 7%. Nice grinder today, and that's what you'd like to see, right? That's a stock that started out directionally bearish, and now it is into intraday bullish. So B cell is turning over. Root, which was big on Wall Street, sizing up. If you look or on the Reddit stocks right here, not a lot of mentions total, but it did move up, and that's just one to continue to watch. But look at Root today. It was down. What was it down? Boy, it got down 5, and now it's up 2. So good grinding stock. That may be one you want to keep overnight for tomorrow if that one continues to grind. Like I said, there was a lot of chatter on Reddit about Root, and it's now, from its low, it's off its low 7%, which is great, and in the green and directionally bullish. Bullish now. AGFI is now directionally bullish. It's up 9%, still grinding up as well. Hey man, what's up? Here, just working. Hey, what's up, Jim? Good to see you, brother. James Hill, what's up? Nice. I know DSS. I killed it on DSS, but you know where I really effed up on though? What was the stock that I called? I called SimRush. Down 11, bro. Down 11. So, but I did balance out with MXL's up, ALKS is up. ASAN is up 4. It was up 6. So I got 4 of the 5 right, but I got one just completely effed up in SimRush. But yeah, we did get the DSS call. So yeah, I can't get them all, but I don't like to lose 11% down, right? That's just I don't know what I didn't catch there. I'm going to have to do a complete recap there and figure out where I went wrong, because that should not have. I mean, I can see where it goes down 3 or 4, but not freaking 11. But yeah, DSS was a good call. Guys, look at PECO, PECO. We've seen it before. It is now. It bounced off the intraday low. It is grinding up. It's just up 1%. You might want to catch that one as it continues to grind up as well. Yeah, I can't want them all, but again, man, it just burns me when I lose that bad. But DSS was up 13 or 14 today at one point. Maybe we'll look at that here after a while. Catapult here, KPLT, mentioned a lot, guys. This has been a interesting stock. It is, look at that, guys, up in a month, up 114%. You could say it's down in the 90-day, and it's down for the year, but the month, it's had a hell of a month, and it is continuing to, I would say, grind. That may be one, and it's getting good mentions on Reddit, just so you know. So those are those players over there, the big retail boys, the big the big cats that like to hit the options hard on Wall Street Bets and Reddit in total. They like that stock. So one to watch. It's a biotech though, so it could do a lot of things. Yeah, the market was directionally bearish, and now it looks like it's done a little bit of a hook. and it looks like it's going sideways, but it is looking like it is pushing back up, and hopefully we can go positive before the end of the day. But it's definitely mixed. If you had ATER, which we caught on Thursday, I believe we might have had it on Friday too. It's just been a total beast for the last 4 or 5 days. Just total beast. So maybe one you want to stay with. Again, I did a video on this one time. I know you're not going to believe this, but look, higher highs. Yeah, I actually, before you jumped on, Huma is up because of gas. Oh yes, we're jumping that one. Nice one. It was just grinding when I first saw it, but yes, Huma. We have traded it before. It's got decent volume, good volume in fact, and we're in it. We're already making money on that one. That was a slippage call. Yes, Huma. All right, I thought they were oil companies. That is completely wrong. They are I'm down $80 on just stupid three calls. I thought Huma was gas. I might be thinking of clearly I'm thinking of a different stock, guys. Sorry about that. Yes, good call, James. Thank you very much on that one, sir. Appreciate it. If y'all didn't hear, Airbnb and Twitter have been downgraded to sells. Dell has been upgraded to a buy. MicroStrategy bought 5,000 more Bitcoins at 47,000. They now hold over, I want to say, over 100,000 Bitcoins. I could be wrong on that. Fact check me. But I do know they have dollar cost averaged in USD at $27,000. Bitcoin is right now at about 44,500. So, and clearly Michael Saylor has taken that from a $600 million company to a $6 billion company. If you did not know, Taco Bell now is offering subscriptions. So instead of paying cash every time you drive through, nope, you can just do a subscription service now. They're just testing this out. It's the same one that Burger King is doing the same thing. And I believe Panera Bread is, which I love me some Panera in the morning with some coffee. So good. I actually like that restaurant. It's kind of boring on the inside, but I like it. All right, what are we seeing here, guys? I'm not seeing a lot of rockets. Human was a damn good call. We'll continue to roll with that one. I got STFC going straight up. Boom. Rocking on that rocket. State Auto, it's done it to us before because I remember this. I believe it's got lower volume. It's a $2 billion company, so it could be considered close to a mid cap. What is falling on me here? It's got to be my Atosa call. AVT has done well for me. It's up 3. BBIG continues to fall. This thing. All right, that's what you deal with when you deal with meme stocks. All right, we're chasing. Lulu is grinding up, is now in positive territory. Just so you guys know, because I know you guys love the Lululemon, like those tight spandex. Whether you wear them, or your wife, or your girlfriend, or your side piece, who doesn't like those spandex, right? All right, so we're rolling here, spinning the casino wheel, looking for rockets. BMRN. Let's go. Let's see what we got. This is what I'm going to add to my list. It has not cleared the tower yet, but that is one that I added to the list. It's got good volume too. So it needs to clear 7828. Boy, it's close. Let's see if it gets, there it goes. Yep, we're on it. It's a good call. And thank you very much. We'll see how far and how fast that thing can move. It's definitely got the volume though. Huma looks like it may have turned back on me. STFC, low volume. That's why it's just sticking up like a sore thumb, but still up. AVTE, just so you guys know, I bought more of it. So I'm actually up about 6% in this stock. That's been a really good one. So, it says we're only up 3, but I doubled down on that one, which is what you should do on your winners. BMRN has a FDUFA date. Where is it? Is it tomorrow, this week. So clearly it's got probably one tomorrow or Wednesday if it's going to go straight up like that. The FDUFA date, guys, if you do not know, that is when the FDA absolutely rules on if the drug is going to go commercial, or if they still need to work on it, or if they still need more information. That is what a FDUFA date is, and it is spelled PDUFA. If you did not know, if you trade biotechs, you need to know what a FDUFA date is. It goes through 3 phases for the most part. All drugs do, unless they get an emergency use authorization, which is exactly what Moderna got and Pfizer got and BioNTech got. So just so you know, that's how that works. Look at ISEE was negative in negative territory by 3%. Now it's up 6%. You might want to check that out. Great grinder. We're seeing stocks looking like they are turning up, which is really, really nice to see. And we continue to follow them. Look at that. There's about 6 stocks right there directionally sideways, but that's okay. November 20th. Wow. Okay. So it's a good month out then. So good month and week out. So it's good though. You know, you might. So that is a classic. You know, that could be a classic. You know, buy the rumor, sell the news, right? AVTE is still moving up. STFC, we've got that one. Anything else? TELL, if you're holding down, is turning over. FGEN is turning over as well. EXPR, space. I was going to say something about Virgin Galactic. Virgin Galactic today, guys, they're blaming the delays on more rockets on a third party. It's not their fault. It's the third party's fault on a faulty manufacturing process. So that is what's holding up space. In fact, space, I believe, is down today. You can fact check me on that. The last time I looked, it was down. But again, that was early this morning. SRG looks like it had turned over, and now it is moving back up. You might want to look at that one as well. SRG's been, we've seen it a lot on Power Hour now, YOLO Hour. So watch out for that. MSTR continues to grind higher. The guy is just a beast when it comes to Michael Saylor. Love to see it. All right, BMRN is moving up still. Going back up. We're going to spin the Kashina wheel. Tesla is now gone positive. 740. Oh, I found out the reason why Kathy Wood sold 140 million shares. She had to rebalance. That is her largest holding. I thought that she was not committed. I was wrong. She had to rebalance. So I take that all back. I love me some Aunt Kathy, but I thought she was saying, hey, the target price is 3,000, and then she kind of pumps it up some, and then she sells. But that was not the case. She had to rebalance her portfolio because Tesla has grown or the price has increased so much. So there you go. Look at NEO grinding now in positive territory. CLNE, I know a lot of you guys like the CLNE, now grinding up at 7%. Love to see it. We need to watch APH. APH may be a rocket for us very, very soon. It's got a clear 76, and we'll come back to it. Let's do a little bit of a banging around here. You went the wrong way, player. You're going the wrong way. I got to get rid of you. I got to do some. Let's try to make some money today. So BMRN did the 2 P's. You all know what it is. It did a pivot and a pullback. The dreaded 2 P's, right? All right, let's start to move. Look, watch out for SPSC. Ooh, that's close. Now, we had SPSC on Friday, too. What has that done? That's right here. So, what has that done? So, yeah, so it directly turned over and sold off. But look what's done for the month, guys. Up 20 for the month, up 43 for the 90-day. Nice looking stock. And that's directionally bullish, guys. And that's really the stocks that you want to trade, right? Or hold a little bit longer. Those are the ones you want to swing trade on, right? The ones that are directionally bullish. Look at SPY, right? It's directionally bullish. You can trade in and out of that, knowing that if it comes to an inflection point, it's probably going to, if it's going to move anyway, it's going to move more up than down, right? Just because of the momentum, and again, directionally bullish. A lot of these stocks, a lot of these meme stocks have gone from like $15 down to like $3, and they're just going sideways, right? It's hard to get me excited about something that's been going sideways for 4 months, right? It's just hard. Now, I see an insider size up. That makes a little bit of a difference, and I might take a small position, which is what we do on this channel, is we look at the insider buys and the hedge fund buys, right? And the fund buys, right? What are they buying? And we got 2 days there, right? 2 days to make some money there, and I think we're doing like 72% now. So this triple S management it's got 300,000 volume. It cleared the tower, but it has been pulled back. We will continue to watch the triple S management. Love that name, the triple S. I'm trying to find some triple cherries here, some triple sevens on the penny slots here, if you would. We are turning over a lot. We're grinding on a few. MMX is a nice grinder today, guys. MMX up 6%, still grinding hard. It's a $4 stock, $5 stock, sorry. And it continues to grind. IPG has turned directionally bullish for the intraday, and you might look at that one. Continuing to see sideways movement, and a few stocks are pointed up. And I know it's YOLO Hour. Just wanted to ask if it makes sense to buy some SPY puts as hedging for tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen with the CPI tomorrow, right? That's a big deal, though, right? It's a big deal to the Fed because if inflation's out of control, they've got to raise rates, right? And so if inflation is up tomorrow, understand the market is probably going to be down, and damn sure your growth stocks are going to be down, right? So that's why I said this week is going to be pivotal. Are we going in? Are we going to stay in growth stocks, or are we going to value because the CPI has gone up so much? I expect the CPI to actually beat expectations, which is not good. So I cannot tell you what to do, but it's always good to be hedged. A lot of people do that, and a lot use SPY, but to short SPY right now, I don't know if I would, because understand that's the S&P, right? That's the best of the best stocks. 26% of the S&P is literally the FANG stocks, right? So do you want to short them? I'm not sure that you do, right? But again, not financial advice. That's just my personal opinion. So onward and upward. I hope that answered your question, my man. I like that you ask questions. ETNB, we see it quite a bit on the YOLO Hour, is grinding up today, almost 4%. You might want to jump on that one as we close in with 20 minutes left in the session. Doesn't make sense. Yes. All right, we're looking at APH. Don't think it's cleared the tower. If it does clear tower, let me know. Yep. Yeah. So mostly if you get the calls on the FANG stocks, that would definitely be hedging your position if you do puts in SPY. Just so you know. All right. Roku is down today. That's not good. ARCT starting to grind up. It is now directionally bullish. It looks like up 2.3%. That is a biotech, one that we've traded before, and one that 0.72 the hedge fund loves. They have a huge position in that as well. Cardano will start off so good. They still up 7%, but it's grinding down, guys. So if you have a position in Cardano on let me make sure that's Cardano. Where'd it go? Where'd you go, player? Yeah, that is Cardano on Ecology. James was saying that it looks like the gap has been filled on SPY. So just letting you know that. That's good to know. Again, Tesla's still grinding up slowly in this last hour, in the last YOLO Hour, if you would. We talked about space. We talked about WTI being up. It's above 70. So your oil and gas stocks, understand they are probably going to be up today. And if that can hold tomorrow, they'll really be up tomorrow a storm is threatening Galveston and Houston. So those Gulf rigs are still offline. 75% of all Gulf rigs are offline right now. Thus, the increase in the price of crude and probably natural gas. And then I need to look at natural gas, but I think in natural gas, that might be a 6-year high. Literally, might be at a 6-year high. By the way, the Democrats are proposing tax hikes. How this affects you? Clearly, it affects you on the personal side, but on the corporate side, they want to take it from 25, I believe, or it might be, yeah, from like 23 to 25, which actually comes out to about 28, is what I believe that is where that comes in at. So just, I'm pretty sure that's what they propose. I do know this on the personal side. If you live in New York, if you live in Cali, and if you live in Jersey and Hawaii, with the state tax, you're going to pay more than 50% tax in total on normal income. That ain't cool. So, all right, VG. Let's look at VG. Let's go. Now, is that Vonage? Nice. Damn, we missed that one. That's a 5-minute, 6% pump. Wow. It's done a pullback. What are we doing here? Let's see. All right, keep an eye on that one for me. I need to add that to my list. Bonds, I've got we got to get 2 P's here. LXI's pulled back on me. Let's get out of this position. Save a little bit there. Make a couple cents. And the AVT is still going strong. STFC is still going strong. ENVB is just. I'm going to buy this dip at the very end of the day, guys. So that ENVB is my play. Just it's the play that I'm playing out, watching some things. All right. So do we know when the? No, but I'll have that on the channel tomorrow when the CPI data comes. SSY, guys. I just went blank. Boom. I don't think it's got a lot of volume, but we're going to jump on it. That's a heck of a move in 7 minutes. It does have the volume, so we jumped on that one as well. It's nice. That's nice. 130. Let's see where are we going at. All right. KBNT, PLNT's directly sideways. CPI data. It's going to be in the morning, probably early, probably 8:30. That's what I'm thinking, but I'll have that either tonight or in the morning when the CPI is going to come out. So, but I would say right now it's probably before the market opens. So, which is good because you can then kind of plan what you're going to do in pre-market. MMX still grinding up, guys. IPG still grinding up. STEP has changed and is now directionally bullish. GBDC is now green, so that's a $15 stock if you would. Still looking for rockets here. We've got about 15 minutes left in the session. We will continue to spin this wheel, see if we can find some snake eyes. Huma got a reversal. Did I get out too early? Let's go. Yep, jumping back in. Let's see what it can do this time. Gosh, it sure did. So we got out. Where did we get out at? I don't know if it doesn't. Well, point is now that we're in, we're gonna stay in for a little longer. My ENVB is really dropping, guys, and either I'm buying the dip or what is going on with this thing? That is not good. So it is hitting resistance right now, or support. 286. 280. If it goes below 280, I gotta punch out of that one. That might be too big to not want, because that will fall in. All right, back to rockets. Sorry guys, Huma. We're back in HUMA. If you did not know, I'm saying it's Huma, but whatever. It's HUMA, and it looks like the biotech stock. Now I was wrong. I thought it was a oil and gas stock, but you guys know that. All right, we talked about taxes. We talk about the Litecoin scam this morning that everybody picked up. Reuters picked it up, right? And now they're oh, we need regulation. You mean that somebody puts out a press release from whatever and everybody picks it up except the Litecoin Foundation told you it was a scam. So that supposedly Litecoin did a deal with Walmart, complete scam, right? So it pumped to like 220. Now it's back down to about 170. So it pumped, and within 30 minutes, people knew it. So if you sold Litecoin, if you hold Litecoin, I hold Litecoin. I'm gonna just no holds bar here, guys. Litecoin is a big shit coin. It really is. It just happens to move with the way that Bitcoin moves, right? Back in the day, they used to say Bitcoin was the gold and Litecoin was the silver. Not true. Bitcoin is still the gold, and Litecoin has fallen from like the number 4 crypto to like it's down to like 13 or 14 now. It's gonna be funny in this cycle where that shakes out. APO is directionally bullish now, like that, grinding up. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting that where Litecoin really shakes out. There's just not a lot of development on that platform. You can go to the GitHub and look at that, and it's just not. I hold the back, and I hope it goes to like the next bull market, or if we're still in one now, which I don't know if we are. I think that we are, but that's being really tested these last couple weeks. So, man, if you're in Tesla, congratulations. That thing is Vonage it did its pullback, and now it's trying to make up. But boy, it did 6% quick. If you were long Vonage, congratulations. Hopefully you got a little bit there. So Love is back on my radar. When did that pop back up? I'm gonna sell that actually. Let me do some risk management, some cleanup here on my Robinhood. Like that. That's a big deal or something. All right. So yeah. If you like, I'm just telling you. Litecoin is not the coin that it once was. Let's just say that when whatever his name was, Thomas Lee, the founder, he worked at Coinbase, jumped out in 2017. That really spelled the end of Litecoin, and it dropped very quickly after that. I think it gets to $400, whatever. All right, enough about Litecoin. It's a S coin. It's you might hold it, but that there is the truth. You know what I mean? All right, still looking. I'm starting to see stocks that were green and grinding are now starting to not pull back so much as turn over, as the profit taking has begun, if it hadn't already begun, right? Glad we got out of LXU. It's really down. AEHR up 16 and holding profits. Looks like it could turn over, but AEHR, NEGG, both are meme stocks. NEGG looks like it's grinding still. Now, it's a slow grind, but it looks like it's grinding still. So, very, 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 those are just stocks that will absolutely pump. I don't know. Like, it seems like they pump once a week now. So, all right. Rocket companies, no. Pulling the casino wheel, or sorry, the penny slots, getting the triple cherries, the triple sevens. Where are we? It's like my son says, "Where are you, Rockets? Where are you?" Not seeing any right now. I don't know what you guys are seeing, but it is. I don't think that this is a sell-off. What's the market doing? We're directionally sideways, so which is what most of the stocks are doing if they're not selling off. So. Now you know. APO is grinding up still. Not sure who owns that stock. Let's see what else we can see here. LZB is now green and grinding up. CLNE looks like it's turning over. NEO has turned over, and it's about to go back into the negative territory. Don't like to see that. NEO was a great stock. 3-4 months ago. That thing just continued to go up and up and up and pump and pump, 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 pump. ELVT, let's look. ELVT, I love when you guys give me new stocks I don't know about. I like it. I like it. It's got to clear the tower. Needs to clear about 355, 360, or 356, and that would be a rocket because it's probably going to get turned back at 354, and it's at 352. Now, what kind of volume do we got? We got enough volume. Very, very small cap. It's a micro cap, in fact. So, but I'm going to add that to my list. Appreciate it. Boom. Because I want. What do they do? Online financial service subprime credit consumers. That's a high growth. Continue to watch that for me, Mercy, because if that thing moves, we're going to jump on it because it could absolutely clear the tower pretty quickly. SSY, it's got a little pullback. Yeah, I don't think that's going to go anywhere. I'm gonna take that one out now. I just think that although that's the one that's got a lot of. That may be one that I'm wrong on because it's got a ton of volume behind it, right? What's my ENVB doing really quick? We're at 288. What did I say? It's got if it gets below. Here's the monthly. If it gets below, woo, it's riding that line. I don't want to see it fall. This is a really bad way to do charts. So, all right, back to the portfolio. Let's find some rockets, guys. Like. We're getting the last 10 minutes here. We should see at least one more. The very end, right? And then we got to start cutting our wins. SSY did pull back. We go down to this about once or twice more. XSPA has turned over now. Is only up 2%. STAF, same thing. Turnover. PLXS is still grinding though. Yeah, I've seen a lot of turnover here. The ones that are turnover, though, now watch. Here we go again. GOCO. GOCO. As it cleared the tower. Barrel. I'm going to jump on it. Why not? I mean, this thing, is it like every other day that we see GOCO? In fact, I got slimed on that little thing. What's this thing been? Yeah, look at these pumps. But it's directionally. What do we say? Bearish. That is right. It's bearish as a mofo. Damn it. So, all right. ELVT, not seeing it yet. SSY did turn back. We're going to hit the pennies for the bennies and see if we can find any kind of rocket. I'm going to go through fairly quickly now, guys, as we are at, I've got 8 minutes till the session ends, and we will continue to look for the rockets. Anything that you guys see, you got to let me know, especially towards the end here. I bet we've missed a rocket down here at the bottom. I am seeing things slide, though, guys, and that's indicative of a sell-off. And if people taking profits off of whatever, if they got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6%, they're now taking profit. It looks like STFC has still moving. So I guess I'm gonna stick with it. GOCO. Huma's got me 1%, guys. That's HUMA. It was a good one. Huma. Thank you, James. Mr. James Hill there, guys. With the, how am I losing? I don't know. Like, I'm not even sure how I lost money in Power Hour when I know I'm up, or sorry, in YOLO Hour, but I know I'm up. But I believe ENVB is probably selling off. IPG, guys, is just grinding. It's a steep grind too. It's not a rocket, but it's a steep grind. It's one you want to watch. Come on, let's find a rocket here so we can jump on it and ride that sucker to the very, very end here. EPZM turned over, was up 4%, now up 1.2. Tesla is rocking today. It should be now about up 1%. Tesla's tough to rock because it's like an aircraft carrying out. It's so big. I recall the days that if we had YOLO Hour back in the day when Tesla was at a $60 pre-split. What we got here, APH. Now this is one that we talked about, guys, but it still hasn't cleared this tower. 76, so close. Actually, I bet it gets turned down. I actually may get into this, which I should, if I was going to do that, I should have got into it well before now. And we will go back up to the top and see where we are. GoCo, I just got some massive slippage. It's being turned down anyway. We're out. We're out of that one. Let me see what else. Should I keep? What am I keeping today? MNTK looks like a keeper, guys. AVTE looks like it's pulling back. I'm gonna come off of it. Although, was AVTE? Let me look. Was that the one that had the FDUFA date? No, that was BMRN. I may. I'll sell some. I mean, it's not like I have some huge position. So, and of course, I sold and it turns up. Huma and SFTC. It's going directly sideways. Let me get out of this one. Make a little 1% there. What else are we doing? Huma, yeah, it's moving. It's still, yeah, it's man, it's that may be one we keep. I might add to that down at the very end here. There's got to be a reason for that. If one of you guys wants to get on FinViz and tell me why it's spiking, clearly, is this a dead cat bounce type thing? And then, I mean, it's directionally, yeah, that is a dead cat bounce if I ever saw one over 3 months. So you really can't say that. It's a long dead cat bounce. If you were CERT merchant, let's go. CERT. Do we have a rocket? It is grinding high. Yeah, this one could turn into something. It's cleared the tower. I'm game for buying in the last 4 minutes here. I don't think it's gonna do much more. I just don't think it's got the volume. It could absolutely explode here. And what has this done for? That's directionally. That's a keeper, man. From just what I know, right? Just from what I know. Off some Robinhood's chart, right? It's a keeper. ENVB is, I cannot believe it's down 18% today. What in complete F happened? This is when you sell, guys. I will jump back in. I'm going to protect profits there, which is not much. I was up like 56 in that stock. It's not the 1,000 that I look for, but still. BBNG sold off as well. I may pick that back up tomorrow. You're in cert now. All right, well, let me know what it does because, well, we're in cert. So I'm up maybe 0.2. Huma. I'm keeping it. I think I'm going to keep the ones that I've got here. I think cert might be, well, cert's directionally bullish. So I'm going to keep that one as well. BBIG, just got 2 shares. I might as well just bump it out. And I'm probably going to go buy ENBB big just to see what it does. I may buy it. No, I'll buy back in tomorrow at pre-market. Their recent SPAC that closed, they are in phase 3 trial for synthetic. So that is cert. Nice. Let me double down on that one then, because that's got some. That may have some potential here. I'll do $100 on Robinhood. See what's up. Yeah, I'm betting big, boys. I'm betting big, going big. MNTK. Let me look at directionally. What's this thing doing? That is just gonna have some problems real soon. Well, it's cleared that one. Is it? It's directionally bearish, although it's a renewable stock. I don't know if I'm going to jump on that one. I may keep what I've got. Well, it's just human. I'm going to keep, and we're keeping cert. So let's double down this one by 5, 6. It's $100 it too. Now this is off nothing, guys. This is literally this is the gambling that you do on Robinhood. You know nothing about the stock except what James Hill, the man, just told me about. Right? That's it. That's all that I know. We have 1 minute till close. So if you haven't closed out positions, please do, and exit the captain or exit the cabin up front. As we now look at PLXS getting stronger, still grinding. Let's see if we got one more rocket we can tell. I bet we go GoCo. No, that thing has done more head fakes to us in the last, literally in the last 5 days than any other YOLO Hour stock. I'm not kidding you. Especially last week. There's some grinders, guys. There's some grinders out there. If you've got a grinder, you may want to stick with it. Root has gone. Root is now directionally. Well, it's gone positive. So, and that one's going to have a lot of sentiment behind it. So just so you know, and we are done. The session is done. So we're in after hours now, and let me see what's going to continue to grind a little bit. I've got a meeting at 3:30 in 30 minutes, guys. So I'm gonna have to jump up here in the next 2 or 3 minutes. I will not be on the channel, but this has been a good one. Thank you, guys. Mercy, Jim, James, Anik, thank you very much. Been a lot of fun. Hell of a lot of fun today. Hope you guys, did anybody make any money? If you're still on here, and I believe there's about 4-6 people on here. If you guys made any money, let me know. Joseph did not jump on here, and we know that he made some money on Friday. Made some big money on Friday when it's YOLO Hour. Peace out. Yes, James, we are going to get out of here. I just want to run back through it just real quick to see if there's anything that I may have missed. Mercy, thank you very much. James, yeah, I made some money. Nice. Love to see. Oh, here's a AEI, guys. Now, I was asked about this on the weekend. AEI, you want to watch, it's up 14%, but it looks like it was still climbing as we closed out the session. So watch for it. That's AEI. You may want, in fact, if you want me to do something really quick with AEI, I'm happy to. Let me look at something real quick. You want to see what I do really quick? Gosh, it's one of those. All right, so here's the 30-minute here. Really closed out strong. Directionally, oh, man, I hate to call it bullish on a 30-minute, but it is. What's the 15? 15, it's on a breakout. 30, it's definitely on a breakout as well. But the daily, you can barely even tell, and it's going to run into, hey, if you're going to trade AEI, here's the deal. You don't want to get long until it's above $3. Above 3 is when I get real long, and then you're going to come into, it'll fill the gap, and then your next resistance is about $5. Get long on AEI at $3. There you go. There's my last minute little TA analysis for you. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been awesome. I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. So until then, watch your six. You go hard in the paint, guys, and we'll see you next time.